in the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Aries, welcome to your July 2019 reading, and welcome guys. So, some of you guys just need to take a deep breath before this reading, because I can already feel the vibes, Aries. I feel like many of you will have your patience tested this month, and I'm telling you that because of the energy that I feel before your reading. I always pay attention to how I feel and the things happening around me before certain zodiac sign readings, and I just feel, I guess it's just a hunch that Aries, your patience may be tested. There may be something you want to do in July, and you know that feeling like a kid in church or like a little kid in a waiting room just bored out of their mind. And it makes it even worse if you have something in mind that you want to go do, and it's like, I don't know if there's like some kind of time issue here where you know something's going to happen, but maybe it's not in July. July is like a waiting energy. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it means yet until we get into the cards, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Speaking of the cards, I am using different decks this month. I'm using regular tarot, but with different images so that I can tap into my intuition for Cancer season. We are going through Cancer season and Leo season this month, guys. Now, Leo season at the end of July may be a bit better for you because you're a fire sign and Leo is fire. Cancer squares you, Aries, and it is your 4th house of home. Leo is your 5th house of pleasure, creativity, and romance. Okay, so we're going through 4th and 5th house energy this month, Aries with Cancer and Leo energy. And then I am going to be clarifying this month with another really interesting deck that helps me use my intuition for that deep Cancer energy, the Iris Oracle deck. So I'm going to set these aside and we'll clarify after we get the cards. So for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. You're probably here for a reason. So for the last couple months, I've been doing a similar style of reading, which is where I look into the month by week. Now, as I'm recording this, it is July 15th. So it's the middle of the month, you guys. And I do apologize for that. I was moving the first half of July and I'm just not getting comfortable and things like that. Plus, there's all this crazy retrograde energy, all this crazy eclipse energy going on in July. Woo! So anyways, we're going to break it down by week. Obviously, we've already passed through the 1st and the 2nd week of July, so that'll be the past that we look into, Aries. I think it's still important to know how you enter July, and then we'll look into the middle of July, the 3rd week, and then we'll look into the last week of July, okay? Then we'll clarify. So I was shuffling, Aries. I like to shuffle the cards until the ruling tarot card for the zodiac sign that I'm reading for is up front. And you guys know that you're the Emperor, right? This is the Emperor in this deck. So this is going to be your energy, Aries. We're going to look right behind you in a moment. But I just wanted to say, as I was shuffling, it's almost like you're doing your own thing this month, Aries, mixed in with a little bit of impatience and your patience being tested by other people. You may wait. There may be people that make you wait this month for them, like there's something you can't do until they do something. There may be that kind of irritation. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there were several zodiac signs coming up for you guys in the shuffle. I seen a lot of Capricorn, Devil card energy. I seen Aquarius. I seen Virgo. I seen Scorpio. I seen Taurus. I seen Pisces. I seen Gemini a bunch too. So it's interesting. You know, the other videos that I've done this month aren't like that. So Aries, you had a lot of zodiac signs coming up. You guys could be dealing with any of those signs, okay? So here we are, the Emperor, Aries. Let's go ahead and take a check behind you to see what's going on. Wow, Aries. I forgot. The Justice card showed up for you in the pre-shuffle too. So we've got Aries, Libra energy going on, guys, and this is important because Aries and Libra are in opposition in astrology. So the card right behind you, Aries, is Justice. It doesn't have to be a Libra, but this is, you know, it seems that there's a lot of major arcana for you in July. A lot of people are getting major arcana because there's a lot of major shifts. I mean, that can be expected with retrogrades and eclipse energy, a lot of new changes in July. So yeah, Justice card. This could talk about balance, harmony, fairness. It could also talk about the court system, lawyers, judges, jury energy, something like that, Aries. It looks like there's some balance, but I'm loving that Aries and Libra are right here because those are opposite signs. Behind the Justice card, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, somebody here may be having, this is definitely a lawyer vibe, like a stand up in court kind of energy. Some of you guys may be going through custody battles with children, because we do have a little kid right here behind this woman. The Seven of Wands is all about, and it's that fire energy for you, Aries. That fire energy is all about passion, expression. This is standing up for yourself. These are people below you who want you to fall, want you to trip, want you to not succeed, but you're already high up. And if you don't have a child, this thing here, this little kid here, can represent your inner child, okay? But this is definitely someone who's going through some kind of custody battle, it seems like. Or Aries, you guys may be just going through battles in court this month. And if it's not that, you're definitely fighting for justice. You're standing up this month for unfair treatment, which makes sense because Cancer is a very emotional energy. Leo is very feisty and confident. So, you know, we're standing up for ourselves this month. This is someone who's standing up for fairness, maybe even for someone else, Aries, but it could be for you as well. And we have the Sun card. So this may happen more so in Leo season, okay? We do have the Sun here, and that's Leo energy. Some of you guys, this may involve a Leo or a Libra, this battle here. Okay, maybe you guys are going to be fighting for balance and clarity when it comes to Leo season. But the card right behind you, Aries, is Libra. So if you guys know any Libras, there may be something significant about their energy. If it's not a Libra that you're dealing with, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then it is talking about you know, taking control, Aries, of the scale this month. We have a full moon here. Okay, so there maybe someone has a moon in Libra here, but this may be talking about soul balance as well. But I'm feeling more of some kind of balance, Aries, that you need, emotional balance, something like that, okay? But let's see what comes out. Now that we know you're dealing with, you know, fighting for justice, standing up for equality is what I just heard. Okay, some of you guys, this may be with a boss or a father figure, or with some kind of authority. With the Emperor and the Justice card, this is like authority and balance, father figures, bosses, maybe even controlling energy. Let's go ahead and break it down though, Aries. We're going to look into the first week of July 2019. Spirit, please allow me to look into the first week of July 2019 for Aries. Give me one card to best. Okay, so we have a couple cards coming out. We have the Fool card and the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So, wow, Aries, the Fool is a representation of you. There are actually two Fool cards in this deck, and you're getting one of them. Now, some of you guys may have taken a risk and gotten back with someone the first week of July. There may have been a risk that someone made as a couple. We'll talk about that more in a minute, Aries. But wow, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is a love message. It might be a Pisces. It could have been a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. This is a water sign energy. But that's just for some of you, especially with the Two of Cups here. Some of you guys could have definitely started a new beginning with a water sign. You could have hopped into something new. This could have been a leap of faith or a risk that you had to take. But it's definitely a new beginning. I feel like there's a new relationship that some of you guys, you know, it's relevant. A new relationship. Some of you guys are taking a risk of a leap of faith, taking a risk to jump in to something new, maybe with a Leo as well. But this is a love message. Someone here is on a quest for love the first week of July, okay? Yeah, let's keep going. Let me see the second week of July for Aries 2019. Somebody's jumping into something new. This may be a brand new relationship. This could be a partnership. We have the Two of Wands. So we have two twos, Aries. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. There's definitely decisions here. Now we have the Empress at the bottom. So there's a mother figure coming up here. Maybe it's your mom, a grandmother. Maybe it's you as a mother. But this is an abundant woman, but you can clearly see that she's pregnant here. So there may be someone who's already pregnant who has a decision to make whether they're going to stay with the father of their child, or if they're going to connect with this person that, you know, that they're emotionally connected with. Because we do have a soulmate energy here. I do feel like maybe there was a soulmate that some of you guys met face to face the first week of July, but this could have also been, you know, talk of travel. I do see that there's something here about going to see someone this month. And I do feel like this is about abundance, beauty. This is a very attractive woman here that's clarifying the Two of Wands. We'll talk about that more in just a moment. Let's get the third week of July. Please allow me to look into the third week of July 2019 for Aries. Third week of July 2019 for Aries. All right, let's see here. We have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful reading, Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. Okay, so this could definitely be a Scorpio showing up here. This is also talking about endings and beginnings when it comes to relationships, family stuff, home environments, emotional fulfillment, okay? The third week of July is very important. That's where we are now, okay? It's the 15th, and I feel like that is the very first day As far as when I'm recording, it's the 15th. Some of you guys could be watching at other times. But yeah, Aries, there's some kind of ending to some kind of emotional fulfilling, and like this is an ending as well. There may be an ending or transformation when it comes to the home. Some of you may live with Scorpios, whether they're your partners, family members, or children. But there's definitely some kind of transformation taking place in your home the third week of July, which makes sense because there was a new moon in your fourth house of home the second week of July. And the third week of July is that Capricorn full moon, which is all about career. And I'm going to have a video out for that as well, guys. But yeah, there's some kind of ending here. Now, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. Let's look at how you end July, Aries. Please show me the fourth and final week of July 2019 for Aries. Just give me one card for the fourth and final week of July 2019 for Aries. We have two cards and it's okay because they make sense. So we have the Page of Swords and we have the Page of Cups. So there's multiple people in this reading, Aries. I kind of picked up on that when all the zodiac signs were coming out for you. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So in spite of all these relations and all this stuff going on, Aries, some of you guys are just really feeling like hermits this month. There may be a specific Virgo. There's definitely some solitude here at the bottom of the deck. An underlying energy of solitude, isolation, maybe feeling a bit lonely, but definitely trying to be wise and meditate, soul search. We'll talk more about all of that energy that the Hermit represents when we look into the bottom of the deck in a moment. But as of right now, we have your cards. Now, there's two cards for the first week of July. There's two cards for the last week of July. So there's something here about, the first and last week of July needing extra clarification, okay? That's why multiple cards came out. So let's look back at the first week of July. We have the Fool card, which could definitely be an Aries. This is the first card of tarot. It talks all about risks and leaps of faith. And when it comes out with something like the Two of Cups, this has to do with some kind of partnership. These are two people who are mutually attracted to each other. They're soulmates. There may be a decision between two people here as well. I definitely see some of you guys are at a crossroads between someone maybe that you're with and someone completely new. Like, this is definitely a new beginning that is about to start, apparently, with the motorcycle in the background. You get it? It's about to accelerate. It's revving. Like, yeah, there's definitely some kind of new relationship for Aries. I can't wait to clarify this, but that's what I get from this, is that this is definitely some kind of mutual attraction. Maybe this was a risk that somebody took as a couple. This may be two people leaping off the edge of a cliff into the unknown for this new beginning, right? Which would explain why the second week of July was the Two of Wands, another two energy. So it's like maybe you have two beginnings, two new beginnings to decide from, Aries, when we line the cards up like this. There may be, your relationships, which makes sense why Libra would be right behind you, because Libra is all about partnerships and marriage and all that. So yeah, what I was going to say is that your relationships in July may seem to be being tugged in two different directions, okay? Which is why the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands will be here. This is all about comfort and growth, okay? The Two of Wands is usually a person who's looking out to the horizon. They're in the middle of a portal, similar to Sagittarius this month, where you know how far you've come. You know how far you have to go. This is kind of that patience energy I was picking up on, and how your patience will be tested. Especially the second week of July, because there's like the destiny of your relationships, and this is all relationships, Aries. The Two of Cups can definitely be a business partnership. It's usually romantic though, but if this is a business partnership or something new like that, both of you are on the same page. Both of you have similar views about this new project. It's a great collaboration, and for others of you, this is definitely romantic. It's a new love interest. Remember, the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Cups, so it definitely could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just anybody who is in the pursuit of their own emotion, who are on a romantic path. This is like the Prince Charming energy. Like, some of you guys, your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming or whatever came forward the first week of July with an emotional offer. It was some kind of message that you got, maybe in person. It was some kind of love gesture. We get it. Second week of July though, I don't know if that put you guys at a crossroads, like where should we go? This is all about expansion. I do feel like this may have to do with travel. Some of you guys may have traveled and met someone new, or maybe you're thinking about traveling, because this Two of Wands, someone here, the second week of July, someone here is concerned with the future of their relationship. Some of you guys are really wanting to connect emotionally with someone new, even if it takes a risk, even if it's a risk, even if it's a leap of faith. You're ready to leap your heart is ready to leap and join with someone else and collaborate with someone else, intertwine with someone else. But the second week of July, you're kind of waiting for that. You know, like maybe you can see it in the distance. There may be some kind of choice. There's maybe some of you guys are passionate about two different people. Okay, the Two of Wands is kind of like that push and pull energy. Definitely a decision to make, maybe new and old, you know, but emotional fulfillment, huge for Aries this month, because we move right into the Ten of Cups for the third week of July. Okay, the sun is coming out as I'm recording this, and I'm messing up my words as well. Keep in mind, Mercury retrograde, guys. This could definitely be someone from your past wanting to reconcile. Some of you guys may have taken a risk and gotten back with someone, or took a risk and shared the way you felt emotionally with someone the first week of July, which might be why you have this crossroads at the second week of July too, because of this. You know, it's like a consequence kind of energy. But again, we move right into this Ten of Cups. Remember, the Empress was here, so I do feel like someone here is a single mom or something like that. There's some kind of energy like that, or someone who wants to be pregnant or is pregnant, because we see a woman here with her children. Okay, this is about emotional fulfillment. You have a choice, Aries, between this home environment that is ending and this new start with this person. Some of you, that's how it's looking to me, because on one end here, it's like this Two of Wands, the second week of July, is in between the Ten of Cups and the Two. So do I start this new relationship that may potentially get me out of my comfort zone, or do I stay in this cozy, wozy, you know, this may be the difference between two people for some of you, or your relationship in a home environment. Because this is about comfort and growth, and I feel like this is comfort over here, which is staying in this Ten of Cups energy where there's this home sweet home. You may have been here since you were a child. You know, someone may live with their parents. Food is always on the table. But something higher, something greater, something more expansive is calling you, Aries. And it looks like it's coming in the form of this risk for love in July. Okay, Leo season is really going to ignite your guys' passion back with the fifth house energy. That's all about soulmates. So I am feeling the effect of Leo season on you guys. Okay, definitely. This may be a choice that two people have to make about home, like uplifting their home and their roots, to start something new, to randomly move just somewhere, maybe even across the state, across the ocean, whatever. Last week of July, though, we've got some people communicating, okay, specifically water and air. So this is about emotional intellect. This is about clearly articulating the way that you feel at the end of July, Aries, especially if it has anything to do with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, this new person that you really want to take a risk with. You know, this might be moving in. Someone may have children, and this may be about moving in. I did pick up a little bit on some kind of tree that may be significant in somebody's yard, and also someone may hunt, because we have the buck back here in the Two of Wands. Okay, but again, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, this is children. Okay, someone here has two children, one of which may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, one of which may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because the pages are always younger. There are these two young communicators. These are two children for some of you guys at the end of July. And if not, the Page of Swords is about, it's a spy. You know, you may be spying on a water sign. Okay, there may be a water sign who's keeping an eye on you, Aries. Okay, but this is about needing more information. All right, this is about investigating further to find out further truth. It may be some kind of quick truth that comes in. Somebody may, you know, you can see that the Page of Swords has a feather and she's writing. So someone here may write you something. They may text you something. It may be an email. It may be a phone conversation, or it could be face-to-face. That's what you wanted at the beginning of July. I almost said April. But yeah, this looks to be like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the Pisces card, though. Usually the Page of Cups is a Pisces card. You want to pay attention to the synchronicities at the end of July as well, Aries. But this is some heavy communication. Some of you may have to choose between a water sign and an air sign. And this is about having heart-to-heart conversations, speaking from the heart. This might be an apology too. I didn't see that, but some of you guys, there may be an apology linked to an air sign or something that somebody said. But yeah, I do want to say that there may be an apology to or from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because the Page of Cups is an apology. You know, it's a sweet, gentle love offer. It's very youthful. It could be a like on a photo on Instagram, or, you know, just something sweet that someone says. But it's like, when it comes to this new love that you're feeling with someone, Aries, you need a little, at the end of July, you're wanting a little bit of more information about it. Like, there needs to be more communication. This is some quick communication that comes in, possibly from someone younger. And again, I do feel like someone has 2 children here, because I see 2 kids in this. All right, there's a lot of 2s in these readings. The 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, 2 children in this photo, and then 2 cards that came out. So again, this could just be some kind of emotionally intelligent conversation where someone really needs to apologize. You know what I'm saying? This could have to do with a water sign as well, guys. But let's go ahead and get clarifying some of this, shall we? So that we have even more information. Now, these cards are a little bit strange, and this is the part of the reading where things go from making sense a little to, wow, maybe that didn't mean exactly what I thought. But welcome to Cancer season. All right, so please clarify the 2 of Cups and the Fool card for Aries for the first week of July 2019. Why is the Fool card and the 2 of Cups here, Spirit? Please clarify the first week of July for Aries, this 2 of Cups and this Fool card. 2 of Cups, Fool. Wow, okay, so we did get a love card here, guys. We have love grows love. So lately, this card has been reminding me of choosing someone. Like, this is a new beginning that you want with someone very specific, Aries. Like, they're all that you can think about. And this could be for the cross watcher too. Like, someone may feel this way about you too, Aries. But love grows love. All right, and you guys are pointing at someone in specific. You got your love finger pointed at someone very specifically. The first week of July. And I feel like for some of you, this is just emotional. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have physically contacted yet, but there's definitely some emotion. Cancer season again. Some of you guys have not spoke to this. Wow, I really thought that the someone soon card would come out. So you guys there may be communication, okay, with someone very, very soon. It could be an air sign, but this is one of my favorite cards. And I actually had a premonition that someone soon would come out for the first week of July, but it's not. It's right underneath healing through rest. So yeah, someone that you haven't talked to in a while, Aries, could be coming back to communicate with you in July sometimes. You guys have both been healing and resting, which is an indication of not communicating with each other, but someone soon is coming in. Okay, let's check this 2 of Wands out. Why is the 2 of Wands here for the zodiac sign Aries for the second week of July? Okay, so we have the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. One of my favorite cards as well. This talks all about, well, intuitively with this card, this is definitely Aries about, it's kind of like Virgo. I remember talking to Virgo about this card as well, and it's reminding me of the sheep and the shepherd. Okay, sheeps need to be guided, you know, and there's even sheeple, which is people who are like sheep that just seem to wander aimlessly. Aries, that's not what you're about the second week of July. Like, you're at a crossroads between following something that you've been following and actually stepping up and being a leader. Okay, Aries are natural born leaders. So this is about wandering and finding something different for yourself. Okay, maybe even on social media, like there's even following on there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I'm not gonna say that you're the sheep or the shepherd, Aries. I feel like you're in the middle of both, just like I told Virgo. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, you might want to watch that video, especially because they're right here, and they also got the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. They may have even got it in the second week of July. So we're all doing some wandering the second week of July, right before that eclipse energy comes in. It's because there's a lot of truth coming in, there's a lot of lies coming out, and you know, very interesting energy with the retrograde too, wanting us to retrace our steps and reflect. That's why the 2 of Cups is here, people coming back from the past. This is something that's really growing, Aries, okay? And I think that's what you're focused on. Remember, I thought that this was comfort, and I thought that this was growth. I'm definitely right about that, because we have the love grows love. And this is the comfort versus growth. You know, you can't grow if you want to remain comfortable. And if you want to choose comfort, it looks very cozy there, but it's safe, Aries. And you're meant to be a warrior. So I'm not going to tell you what you guys choose. You know, that's up to you. And I'm not going to tell you whether you're a sheep or a shepherd, because I think that there's times when we are both. There are times when we're neither. So it just depends. But this is about finding a different shepherd, which is something that can lead you. That could be you, Aries. Okay, but we have slimy underneath here. So the slimy card is about slimy situations. You know, it's not the best card. It's about, you know, disgusting energy, like gross energy. It says way more about that, Aries, but I'm not looking in the book this month because I really want to go intuitive. So I definitely feel like by the second week of July, you guys are ready to wander, okay? And you're ready to grow and probably with someone else, okay? And that may involve leaving a home environment for some of you. All right, please clarify the Ten of Cups for the third week of July 2019 for the zodiac sign Aries. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Aries for July third week 2019? Why is the Ten of Cups here? Ten of Cups. Why is this Ten of Cups here for Aries? This is about family, emotional abundance, some kind of completion at an emotional level, like something is over here in a home environment specifically, or a relationship. All right, why is the Ten of Cups here for Aries, please? And we have the Messenger. Wow, so some of you guys may receive some kind of message. This is about Mercury. The Messenger reminds me of Mercury. So there may be something about Mercury retrograding in your fifth house of romance that's bringing these people back too. But yeah, there's definitely something here, some kind of key. Some of you guys may receive a new key to some kind of home or something like that. But there's some kind of message in regards to this Ten of Cups coming in the third week. You guys may receive some kind of significant download from the universe about your home and emotional abundance. Now, this is about being calm within the transformation, which I love to see that, Aries, because remember the Death card was here too when I first shuffled. So there's definitely some kind of transformation, which is an ending and a beginning. It's a shedding. Some of you guys could be cleaning out your homes. You could be moving. There could be people moving in, people moving out of your home the third week, Aries. But you're calm during this transformation, okay? Light some candles in your home. If you have a fireplace, light a fireplace. Make it a little bit comfortable during these endings. Meditate, because there's a lot of energy with Capricorn the third week of July, okay? This eclipse is going to be nuts. But you're calm, Aries. Your family's safe, and you're safe. But remember, we have to choose between comfort and growth this month, Aries. And love is trying to grow in your life. Please clarify the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords for the zodiac sign of Aries. It's the fourth and final week of July, and we have what is hidden will be revealed. Wow. So this reminds me of Taurus. It looks a lot like the Hierophant card. But in this deck, now we've got some keys going on here, Aries. Okay, we got 3 keys here. So I don't know if that's literal or metaphorical for some of you guys. Some of you may have 3 different homes or 2 different homes. You may get a message about one of those homes by the middle of July. Okay, some of you may hear back about a home that you've been wanting to get, but yeah, we got what is hidden will be revealed. And let me tell you, with the Page of Swords, this is an investigation, and there's some kind of information that you want about emotion, about love, about a water sign, about a child. There's some kind of information that you're trying to unlock at the end of July, Aries, and I'm telling you that what is hidden will be revealed, and that's some full moon action going on, because the moon hides things until it's full, and then it's illuminated. And you've got a full moon in your 10th house of career and future. Okay, so yeah, guys, Page of Cups, Page of Swords is being clarified by what is hidden will be revealed. Now, this could have something to do with a water sign or an air sign. It could have something to do with what's being said, the truth, spying. Some of you guys are trying to spy at the end of July, and I'm being told to tell you that what is hidden will naturally be revealed. So just be careful of information you're wanting and desiring at the end of July, Aries, because some things are better left unknown, and that's why I just trust the universe. The universe is the biggest and greatest spy of all time. You know, karma, things like that. There's always an eye in the sky watching everyone. So if there's anything being hidden from you, especially that you have the Messenger, which is Mercury energy, especially if this is involving a child or any kind of romantic energy, if there's anything being hidden from you, Aries, it will be revealed by the end of July. You will know the truth, and someone may apologize for something that is revealed. If something gets revealed, even if this is you, Aries, somebody is apologizing for the truth. Someone is like, I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry you found out about that. There's just some kind of an apology here about the truth. Like, it's the truth, I'm sorry, because it's been revealed. Bottom of the deck for your whole entire reading, Aries, is the beautiful cornucopia. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, because cornucopia is about a goat's horn. But I know cornucopia. Now, this is the 31st as well. So this is like really telling me that you're going to be, I don't know if July has 31 days, but that's the end of the month. Okay, you're going to be feeling really abundant, really aware. You know, you're going to be able to see your abundance, especially if you go inward, Aries. So let's check out this bottom. Okay, we have the Hermit. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. This is definitely, yeah, there's definitely some Virgo energy here. There's definitely Pisces. Okay, and we have the Ten of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, straight up. So, Ten of Wands. Some of you are dealing with financial burdens, or yeah, there's some kind of ending. And it's okay, Aries, because it's something that's been very heavy for you. I don't know if you guys have been carrying around this job. I don't know if you've been carrying around certain financial energy, but there seems to be something that you let go. It may be the release of an earth sign, especially if it's a woman. It doesn't have to be, though, but we have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman here who is linked to some heavy burdens. And if this is not that, then the Queen of Pentacles could represent stability, security. You guys could be definitely, you know, having burdens in the home when it comes to your comfort, your security, you know, being a mother, having money. This is like earthly burdens, you know, very logical and realistic burdens, but it seems like it's linked to the Tower. Yeah, some of you guys, there's another page here. There definitely might be financial conflict for some of you. And because some of you guys are hanging on to an earth sign, or you're trying to save up money, some of you guys take a closer look at your receipts and your details. You can see the person here in the middle is really using a magnifying glass to look at the details of this contract or whatever it is. And it's like, you might find something, Aries, out about money this month, and it may come crashing down. It may shock you. It may cause conflict, arguing. It may be competition amongst money in the home. But it's like the Tower is coming in to blow that all out of the water so that you can finally release this financial burden. For some of you, that may come in the form of a new job. It may come in the form of trying to save your money. Okay, and keep in mind, Aries, that you are very abundant. Okay, and this is physical abundance because we have the body card here, and we have Fire Mother. So someone here is a very, very, very passionate mother. Someone may have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius mother. So your burdens are also linked to romantic feelings, though, Aries, because in spite of all this battle, in spite of all these decisions and things going on in July, you guys are slowly but surely taking a more focus on romance because of Leo. Leo is the 5th house of Aries. So children, romance, soulmates, creativity and passion, pleasure, those are going to be things that are important at the end of July, the beginning of August, okay? Now, I didn't realize it, but this may have something to do with Virgo season. We have a Pisces and a Virgo here, quite literally. It may be a Cancer, it may be a Capricorn, it may be a Taurus, it may be a Scorpio, but we have water sign and earth sign charging in. These are two people headed in the same direction. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about routine and like stability. Some of you guys are there's some kind of wish coming true, and it may be in the form of an earth sign that's on the way, or it may have to do with money that has taken its sweet time, but this is fulfillment. There's some kind of financial wish that some of you guys have had, but being surrounded by the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, very slow energy. This is a wish that you made a long time ago, Aries, and sometimes we assume that our wish was not granted when really it was granted immediately. It just takes time for these things to come in. Some of you guys, this is talking about love moving very slowly for some of you single Aries out there, and even some of you coupled Aries. Like some of you guys have really slowed down your pursuit of love, or it's being slowed down by money. It's being slowed down. There is a love offer. Remember, this guy, this Knight of Pentacles, had something to do with the person you're connecting with the beginning of July, that risk. Maybe this is a person who moves really slow emotionally. You don't really know how they feel. One moment they feel this way. One moment they're like dead in their tracks. It's probably because someone here is, if you're dealing with a Virgo, they're very slow people. If you're dealing with a water sign, well, it depends on how you feel about us. If you want to know how we feel, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I am seeing financial fulfillment, but I'm also seeing this love energy. You know, it depends on what you're wishing for, Aries, but we do have the Knight of Cups. There's definitely someone who's in the very slow pursuit to making all your dreams and wishes come true, okay? There's some kind of love message here, and it may be linked to burdens, you know what I mean? We have 2 knights and 2 pages, so there's at least 4 people in this reading, not even including people you're already connecting with. And we do have the 9 of Cups, so this is a message about going inward when it comes to wish fulfillment. If you want your wish to be granted, look inward. That's what I'm seeing with the Hermit and the 9 of Cups. This is all about soul searching. And I like the Hermit in this card, guys, because the Hermit is being shown going into this dark cave. And in this case, Aries, this is a cave that it's metaphorical for something you can't see, right? That's why the Hermit has a lantern. That's why the Hermit goes inside to soul search. And it's like in this case, Aries, there's something very deep inside you that would lead you to wish fulfillment. This is a wish granted. All right, emotional fulfillment, maybe even a bit of a smugness. And I do think it's linked to either a Virgo or finances. So this could be talking about, again, a wish you made a long time ago, seeming to be like really, really stagnant, taking its time to get to you. But please believe that the Knight of Pentacles is someone who, well, it doesn't have to be a person, but it's an energy of what was promised will come. You know, it's not like the other nights where it may or may not come with what they said they would come with. This is a wish that is on the way to you. And I feel like it's more so Virgo season where you'll feel that emotional abundance or fulfillment of your wish. But someone has a wish here, and I think it's going to come true more so in Virgo season, which explains why there are 2 Virgo cards surrounding this 9 of Cups. And it could be a wish in relation to a Virgo. You know, there may be a very slow moving earth sign. There may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is very slow with their emotion. And you're focused on wish fulfillment. But I'm telling you, the whole reading has something to do with going inside, being very wise when it comes to where you are in life, Aries, when everything you've ever wanted is right in front of you. Be very wise and make sure that you found that in no other place but inside your own wisdom, your own soul. You know, some of you guys are perfectly emotionally happy and abundant on your own. Okay, this is someone who's wise and emotionally fulfilled on their own. All right, they don't feel lonely. They feel like they're in their solitude. Okay, so there is something about soul searching here, Aries. I'm just going to recap a little bit here. There's definitely something here now. Love grows love with the 2 of Cups. This is definitely about 2 people who are growing each other. Love grows love. Like, I don't know if you can see and feel the vibes of that, but this is a situation where 2 people's love and the risk that they're taking together is growing. Okay, that the first week of July, whoever this resonates with, definitely. Like, these 2 people are the same person. These 2 people are both at the beginning of a new journey, and they're going to grow together. Second week, remember, this is about wandering and finding a different shepherd for yourself, finding a different place for yourself so that you can be your own leader, right? And this is about comfort and growth. And I really feel like there's a relationship here that's significant the first week of July that will contribute to your growth, Aries. And I feel like this is about comfort. Okay, there's some kind of message here or key to a home or something like that. And we have the 9 and the 10 of Cups in your reading. So emotional fulfillment, very, 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 very important, especially if you're intertwining emotionally with someone else. That's a message about making sure that your own cup is filled before you take a jump in, right? I don't know if some of you are just fresh out of relationships, but if love grows love, you got to make sure you have love if you want another person to have it. That's the whole 2 of Cups thing here. What's in your cup is in my cup, and that way neither one of us are ever going to be out of love. Love grows love. Okay, jumping over to the 3rd week of July again, there's some kind of emotional fulfillment, completion, happy home environment, but I feel like it's more about comfort, and I just feel like there's going to be some kind of message, maybe even due to Mercury retrograde. And again, you remember this message, Aries. This speaks for itself. What is hidden will be revealed. Remember everything I said about that, which is someone spying, keeping an eye on you, apologizing for some kind of truth coming in, and either way, there's some communication, and there's messenger right here. These may be people that live with you. These may be people, this I just feel a weird energy with the messenger. What is hidden will be revealed, and then these 2 pages, because those are actually 2 people. For some of you, this may be about children. You may find out that someone has children with someone else, hence why there was a single mom or something like that. It's going to be different for all of you. But I do like that there's a pure indication here of physical abundance at the very end of July heading into August. And again, Cancer season is your 4th house, Aries, so it does square you. It's kind of a power struggle that happens between Aries and Cancer. It's all about compromise. So keep in mind, compromise can be anywhere on the table as well. You know, having to meet halfway, especially in these kind of situations, having to meet and compromise, meet people halfway and stuff, especially in home and in family. Okay, this is when you're going through 4th house energy. Okay, in your home, this is when you're going to be going through 5th house energy in Leo season. So we've got Cancer season over here, Leo over here. So by the second half of July, it looks more like this message coming in about home and family, you know, because of the eclipse. And definitely something that was hidden being revealed to you, Aries. You may have to do some soul searching this month to figure out the truth, okay? And like I've been telling a lot of people this month, the truth is often a path traveled alone. The truth is different for all of us, okay? So, Aries, this is what I have for you for July. Hopefully, this resonated. If it did, and you'd like me to take a personal look at your personal energy with a personal read, I do personal readings. So, just check out my description box for my email, and you can email me. We can talk about what kind of reading you would want. Other than that, guys, I do have a summer solstice video out. If you want to see how the summer energy is going to be for your zodiac sign, I have a new moon in Cancer video out. If you want to see how the next 6 months is going to be affected by this eclipse in your 4th house. And I'm going to have a Capricorn full moon video coming out around the 15th or around the 16th and the 17th if you want to check that out too. Other than that, have a great July, guys, and I'll talk to you guys in August. Bye.